Okay, let's get started. Today, we're doing a deep dive into some source material that looks, well, pretty robust.
Mm-hmm.
It's a datasheet for a handheld device, the MPD-3600
Right.
And our job here is to figure out what makes this thing tick, why it's built so tough, and, where you'd actually use it. We're sticking only to what's in the status sheet.
Yeah, and it's interesting, isn't it, how just a list of tech specs basically can tell you so much about where a device belongs.
Totally. It paints a real picture. And this is definitely not your everyday phone or tablet.
Absolutely not. I mean, look at the features. First thing listed, rugged handheld device. And it mentions 5G, 4G for speedy wireless communication.
So straight off the bat, it's built to survive bumps and stay connected, probably out in the field somewhere.
Exactly. And it specifically calls out better Wi-Fi roaming connectivity to support the warehouse environment.
Yeah.
That tells you a lot.
Yeah, warehouse Wi-Fi roaming. That's about seamlessly switching access points as you move around a huge space, right? So you don't lose connection scanning inventory or something.
Precisely. You need that reliability in a big facility. Drop signals are a major headache.
And it's not just about connectivity taking a beating. The device itself is tough. It mentions IP67 rating.
Right, IP67. That means it's sealed against dust completely, and it can handle being dunked in water for a bit.
Okay. And drops, too.
Yeah, it drops from 1.5 meters, even 1.8 meters if it has the optional bumper. That kind of durability, well, it's about keeping the device working and cutting down replacement costs in rough places.
Makes sense. But it's not just tough. It seems purpose-built for, specific jobs. The sheet highlights a superior barcode engine. What does superior really mean there?
Good question. It usually means faster, more accurate scanning. It can probably read barcodes that are, smudged, torn, badly printed.
Ah, okay. So much better than just using a smartphone camera app.
Oh, definitely. Think high-volume scanning in logistics, maybe manufacturing, or even out doing deliveries is designed for speed and accuracy when scanning is constant.
Got it. And I see it also mentions a dedicated NFC design for payment application.
Yeah, dedicated often implies it's optimized just for payments. Secure, reliable transactions, not just the standard NFC you find in phones.
So you could scan an item with that superior engine.
And then immediately take a payment with the dedicated NFC, all on the same device.
Right. So connecting the dots, you've got barcode scanning, NFC payments, strong wireless, like 5G and that warehouse Wi-Fi, plus the rugged build.
Exactly. It really paints a picture of someone working mobile, maybe in a warehouse, maybe field sales or service, someone who needs to ID items, maybe process payments, send data reliably.
All while the device itself can handle being dropped, getting dusty, maybe even wet. It enables specific workflows in places that aren't exactly office-friendly.
And look at the power specs. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Main 5,000 milliamp battery, that's pretty beefy.
Yeah, but also a hot swappable design. With a tiny second 180 mil battery, what's that about?
Hot swapping. That's key for continuous operation. That little secondary battery keeps the device powered on just for a minute or two.
While you pull out the main dead battery and slap in a fresh one.
Exactly. No rebooting, no losing your work. Think about long shifts, 8, maybe 12 hours. Avoiding those few minutes of downtime every battery change, it adds up. Big productivity gain.
Clever. Okay, what else? It's running Android 13, has a 6-inch screen, decent processors, memory, storage. Expandable storage, too.
Yeah, microSD expansion. Plus cameras, sensors like accelerometer, gyroscope useful for motion sensing, maybe tracking drops or device orientation.
And all the usual wireless stuff, Bluetooth 5.2, oh, and the operating temps.
Right, negative 20 degrees C, up to 60 degrees C, and high humidity. That screams not an office device. Freezer warehouse, hot loading dock in the summer. It's meant to keep working.
It also mentions a longevity platform and long-term security patch updates. That sounds enterprise-focused.
Definitely. Businesses need devices that last and stay secure for years, not the typical consumer upgrade cycle.
So wrapping this up, this deep dive into just the datasheet, it really shows that MPD-3600 isn't a general-purpose gadget. It's a tool.
A very specific tool. Every feature, the ruggedness, the connectivity, that barcode scanner, the hot swap battery, it's all laser-focused on demanding mobile work.
Things like inventory, field service, mobile point of sale.
Right.
Where you absolutely need reliability and efficiency no matter the conditions.
Yeah, it's a great example of how specific job needs really drive the design of specialized tech. It directly impacts how well people can do critical tasks out there.
So as you think about specialized tools like this one, maybe consider those features we talked about, hot swappable batteries, that extreme ruggedness. Could applying those kinds of job-focused, environment-proof design ideas to the everyday tech you use actually change how you interact with it, or even how you might approach designing solutions? Something to think about.